Alright, so what should the intro be like? Probably not using that in the video. So everyone has had experiences where they've been to the doctor, and at one point I was thinking, no, it shouldn't be true that doctors just have open reviews online, but apparently they do. And I looked it up during study hall today. I shouldn't have said that. I worked on this a lot ahead of time. It actually wasn't during a study hall, it was during business math. Turns out Yelp just lets people review doctors' offices however they want. We're going to look at some of the one-star reviews because they're pretty entertaining. So I didn't want to insult or make fun of doctors that live nearby or that people might go to. So we went to Lexington, Kentucky because it kind of sounds funny. Tammy Q says... What?
Elite.
She's an elite member of going to the doctor. Pretty certain today was my last day of using Little Clinic for the convenience of getting in and out pretty quickly. Other than an actual negative flu test, the nurse practitioner wasn't exactly sure what to diagnose me with today. It seems that every time me or when I take my daughter here, the nurse practitioner is always sitting in the chair or on the computer. Is she putting this stuff into WebMD? Because I can guarantee I can put my symptoms in and get exactly what's wrong with me. Going to the actual doctor's office.
It's similar to WebMD.
Always compare it to WebMD. It's the best alternative.
Yeah, that's what they do in like they're sitting back there. They're not like doing anything important. They're just on WebMD, just scrolling through articles.
It looks like you have the flu or cancer. We looked into San Francisco, California, just to see what a big city doctor is like.
Anne's a great doctor, as long as you don't get sick. She has her receptionist talk to patients instead of getting on the phone with them to deliver scary news. Office? Hi, is this Dr. Pollock's office? Your test came back with insert scary stuff here. Our 85-year-old mother. What should I do? Office. Not sure. Let me ask the doctor and call you back.
So they're like,
what?
Okay, let me have my receptionist tell you that you're dying in 2 days, but then have no follow-up information.
Part of me is like, is this real? This is Yelp.
It is.
Someone has either issues or someone's making stuff up because they have a grudge.
See, most of the time we were looking for like just funny stuff, but then sometimes it turns sad, like when it deals with an 85-year-old mother. But 2 people found it useful. So.
Oh, that's right. No one found it funny though, so that's thank goodness.
So in Madoka? Her name is Madoka. So Madoka E says, horrible. I just asked the doctor a simple question. I didn't do anything wrong. He was very rude. I feel very unpleasant.
What?
Really?
You went from screaming horrible to I was very unpleasant.
This was the worst experience of my life, and it wasn't really that good either. You know she's always in the right if she says, I didn't do anything wrong. There is zero possibility that she did anything wrong at this doctor's office.
I want to know the question. What's the question? Yeah. Lucia L. Elite. Horrible bedside manner. Really disrespectful doctor. I walked in to get treatment for my throat infection and was ushered into his room. I told him about my throat. He asked a couple of questions and told me he was going to give me a shot and prescription for antibiotic. That was when he completely flipped on me. Wait.
He flipped? Bro, he just did a backflip on me.
I never got a shot for a throat infection, so I asked him what the shot was, hoping to get more informed about it. I also asked him about the antibiotic prescription, which was when he got angry. He said, quote, if you're going to ask me questions about this, I don't want to give it to you, end quote. Then he opened the door and made me leave without a prescription.
This is kind of a dangerous doctor. He's only willing to, help people who don't ask questions.
No questions.
JT from Calabasas. From Calabasas, California says, rude doctor, he will push you out of the door as soon as you tell him the medication you take. It's not my fault I have this condition. Avoid this guy like the plague. All he cares about is taking your money and kicking you out. Hi, welcome to my office. Can I do anything for you? Yeah.
I take a penicillin.
Oh, ow! Get out!
Bitna? People in California have such weird names. No offense to people in California. Worst ever experience. Doctor not even wearing a gown. I thought he was a receptionist for a second. He did not know what he was talking about. I explained several ways how bad I am feeling. But the only answer I got was, then I don't know. Just go somewhere else. Anybody with more professional than he is. Also, they do not accept What? What?
This is just a back alley. He's not wearing a gown, no insurance.
He went to just the darkest part of LA. It's like
Dr. Hopkins' office. All the doctor said was, then I don't know.
I have a sore throat, cough. I sometimes struggle to breathe. Dude, I can't taste.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay. So this one was good because Ebby S., who's a business owner, he owns the optometrist office, or his entire review section was just full of 5 stars. There was the occasional one that just had 1 star, and then he would always reply to those.
At least he's like nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of sketchy. Maybe he's just filled his comment section with bots.
And that's what the App Store does, so I guess never mind.
Payman A. from Culver City, California said, "Good luck with your visit, but you can save time, money, and your health by visiting any other doctor. Completely a money-oriented doctor who is doing his best to make up some fictitious problem with little knowledge. Your eyeball is falling out."
It's your disease. You have fallen eyeball syndrome.
I visited his office multiple times for my mom's problem, and every single time we were urged to do surgeries that weren't needed according to other doctors. By the way, my mom's eyes are in great shape without doing the things he urges to do. Please do more research and always question reviews if you see a doctor's office is reviewed as much as a local restaurant. Payman also noticed that he has so many reviews.
Ebby S. wrote back, he's the business owner. "Dearest Mr. Payman, after checking your first name with your last initial in our practice records, we have no idea who your mother is."
Plot twist.
And the reason she presented to my office. So I cannot comment on what was the problem. Nevertheless, I am certain that there was a pretty good reason for her coming in to see me, quote, multiple times. If she didn't have a problem, why would she visit me multiple times?
Dude,
right?
Ebby is a straight up detective. He's like searching through the records. The best patient, the first kind that doesn't exist, and 2 comes multiple times for nothing. This was removed for violating Yelp's terms of service. All it said was, "Horrible. Only 2 doctors. Eek. Me thinks not." You're not allowed to say that. Go Jar Jar Binks on the chat.
Me thinks that.
Oh, this one's great. Instead of California, I started looking up different places like in the middle of nowhere, like Montana and Kansas. In Montana, Josh Y says, "Had a cut, was bleeding badly, got turned away because they were closing soon. Sorry, we can't help you out. It's after hours. Just go bleed out in the parking lot."
Oh well.
Are you alright? Can we get on with this?
Okay.
Now, something that you notice if you start looking at reviews of doctors in small towns rather than big cities in California, they always refer to the doctors by their first name to like let everybody know to not go to them. So Melissa R says, "I reviewed them before as 5 stars, but sadly we had to warn others about Kelly Steele. Do not go if this nurse practitioner is on duty. Wait for when a doctor is there. She's dangerous. Otherwise, the urgency room is wonderful."
1 star! You have a complaint with one person. You like 1 star.
She's dangerous though.
What's dangerous? Like
giving people shots from across the room, just throwing it at them.
just like taking shots. Yeah, I miss.
We're not gonna see the.
Yeah. Congratulations, you're cured.
Oh no, wait, she's back.
Susan C. wrote, "I was completely underwhelmed by Kelly Steele again.
Dude, back at it again.
I wish I had read reviews before I went. She didn't listen to me, didn't do a full exam, and told me to take an OTC that didn't fit my symptoms. Never, ever again."
Dude, we should do a Sightline interview with Kelly Steele. See what she's up to.
Who is this Kelly Steele? Like, is she like a mass murderer? She's just dangerous.
It sounds like she just like got out of a bad relationship. She's been so scarred from this relationship.
Their nurse practitioner relationship. She's like,
never again. Never again.
Trauma.
Susan is never going to the doctor in her life because of Kelly Steele.
Shaniqua A. from Basher, Kansas wrote, "As long as you're not bleeding out or have an upward of 3 to 4 hours to kill on a sore throat or sinus infection, yeah, sure, this urgent quick care works in a pinch. At least the staff is apologetic and kind. Their time management leaves a lot to be desired." Well, I mean, it's a fair review. If you have any sort of symptoms, anything at all, don't go.
Come to this urgent care if you are perfectly healthy. Then you'll have a great experience.
The staff is apologetic.
I'm so sorry that you're dying.
when the biggest compliment they have is, "Your staff is apologetic." Don't go.
You just walk in, they're like, "Ding, hi, how can I help you?" "I'm sorry." Final thoughts. Lesson of the video, don't go to any of these places.
Don't trust Kelly Steele.